people what's going on. So as you can see, we're breaking in a new Nitro engine. We got it hooked up on the Huddy braking stand with my exhaust tube going out the back of the Woody Nitro barn. So we're gonna run a full quart of the VP Master Batcher. Y'all know that's what I use for all my break-ins. So we're going to be using that. We're going to do 3 heat cycles. We are doing this the traditional Botagel / Adam Drake, whatever you want to call it. I call it the Botagel method because that's who I learned it from. Traditional, we're not going to do a wide open throttle on this engine. And keep it 200 degrees, 3 heat cycles. Then we're going to run the rest of that quart through it and possibly another half a quart straight through without shutting it down. I'm going to do that this evening. It's about 9 o'clock. We'll try and get the whole thing done tonight. Get this broke in. So I got a couple of new Nitro engines coming. Got a Virtus 7-port. It's being modified at RCR right now. We'll have it back hopefully Saturday. We should have it back Saturday so we can get it ready and put it in the we're going to put it in the 8XT. Also have finally got a hold of my LRP .28. That thing had gotten lost in the mail. It was sitting in the Dallas Processing Center for 8 days, but it's here in Canyon Lake, so I should have it tomorrow, guys. And then we're going to send that straight up to be modified as well. So keep an eye on this temp and this fuel. So if you guys don't know, by the beginning of this video, y'all know what engine this is. This is the Ilasi Tunned Virtus Novarossi. I want to run it, guys. I want to break it in and I want to run it for sure. So that's what we're gonna do. I have 3 more brand new Novarossis in the box over here. P5s, 2 P5s, and the Paloma. The Paloma is modified by RCR as well. And so I don't have a problem running this whatsoever. I think if Novarossi goes down, we're gonna start dabbling in some reds as well as some OS. Probably gonna follow my brother, my hobby shop guru, Elliot, over to OS for a bit. See what's going on with that. Get another Adam Drake OS speed. I have one already, but it's got some gallons through it, so I don't run it really anymore. I put it in the box and put it away. Want to shout out to everybody over at Radio Control Headquarters, Elliot, Phil, Doug, Alfonso, Patrick. Nice meeting you today, Patrick. Big shout out to you, brother. So I do want to say a few things here about that guy right there, Nitro Freak. Yes, I do watch the live feed. Yes, I do still pop in the live feed from time to time. I didn't have any plans on popping in anymore because I did not like the way this channel, the direction of it was going, and myself, I've already admitted I was an instigation coming down on the mugging and things like that, but we're gonna let bygones be bygones, man. We're gonna try and treat people the way we want to be treated. So a lot of guys, I visited that live feed this evening. A lot of guys were giving me a bunch of shit, and I get it. Y'all didn't like me saying you know what I felt in my mind, and that's fine. But I stand firm to what I said, guys. That I have seen quite a few people. I never specified any names, but I've seen videos they've put out, how they're breaking in engines, how they're temping engines, things like that, you know, and some of that stuff was not true and correct. It was not the right way. you know, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say anything about it. You know, I don't teach anybody anything, but if I see something that's not right, I'm definitely going to point it out. But that's neither here nor there, man. I'm still gonna, I like what Freak's doing right now. I don't know about these Sended RCs. I'm vested in Savox servos, so I'll continue to use Savox. Now, you know, not to say I won't buy a Sended servo or their products, but I am a Savox guy. I've never had any issues with my Savox. They're great servos. They have a great return policy, but I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Y'all saw my Savoxes in my 8XT. You have to set your endpoints properly. If you don't set your endpoints, if your servos are buzzing and humming and glitching, you need to fix your endpoints. These servos I've had in these whips, man, they've been in there forever. I have no problems with them. You know, I don't know why people have problems with them, but it's probably because you're not setting your endpoints properly. I never have trouble with my Savox. I love them. I'm vested in that company, so I'm going to continue to promote Savox servos, and that's it. I mean, I don't, you know, not to say I won't try. I do want to try Sended servos, and I'm probably going to buy a couple next week, if you guys don't buy them all up. But, you know, I truly, whether some of these folks out here that can't act like gentlemen, you know, I truly am happy with the way Nitro Freak is running his channel now, and I don't mind being a part of it at this point. I've always tried to promote the hobby in a positive way, and that's what I will continue to do. Woogie Nitro channel is a family-friendly channel, you know, and we want to support anybody and everybody in this hobby that is positive and that is trying to make positive steps for the hobby, whether it be for a racer or for a basher as myself. But, you know, guys, there's a lot of people that are going to hate, and there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing I can do about it, nothing you can do about it. People always think they know everything, and they don't, you know. Woogie Nitro cares about the positivity in this hobby, to have fun, people to do things the right way. If they're doing it the wrong way, take people's advice, you know, as I have many times. I've learned a lot of things from Mr. Bodegel and other people. I learn things every day. I learned a lot of things from my brother Rajay, man, you know, and tons of other people. But people just need to learn to get along, man. And, you know, of course, someone running their channel cannot control everything that goes on. But I commend Nitro Freak, man. He could have seen me leave the channel and continue to do what he was doing, but just as I felt that our first little disagreement threw some fire under him, and he started doing some better things, he made some changes, just like this, you know, I left the channel. I wasn't agreeing with certain things that were being said about certain mentors and people in this hobby that have brought us to where we are. You know, whether you believe it or not, man, Mr. Bodegel has taught all of us a lot. You know, of course, there's some guys that know everything. They got a million nitro engines and all that. You can't teach those fools nothing, man. You know, me, I still consider myself a newbie in this hobby. I don't know everything about it. Definitely not this scale. And I learn new things every day, man. So if this man, Nitro Freak, can bring people that are business owners and things like that into his channel, and it's going to help the hobby out, I'm all for it, man, and I want to be a part of it. I don't care about any free Sended servo or anything like that. I can buy whatever I want whenever I want. I just happen to be a Savox servo channel. And for now, that's the way it's going to stay, people. You know, just as I run the Bones Brew, now there is a friend of mine that's working with a company trying to create a new fuel, and I'm going to give it a try. You know, we should always try new things, people. Just like the modded engines, man. If you don't have a modded engine, whether you're a racer or basher, or especially if you race and bash, get your modified engine, man. Lance does great work. He does great work, man. When I get this Virtus back, we're going to throw it in this Truggy. It was badass stock, man, but this thing is going to be on point, man. Powerful. Speaking of powerful, Novorossi Bonito RCR modded. This time we're running the 9886 and the 41001 on this .21 modified engine. So, and don't ask me why I'm doing the same thing here with the 41001 in the works, but I'm trying to get the most bottom end right now, and I think that's probably a good combination to do it. But we're gonna find out, people. A few other things I wanted to talk about, guys. Things always skip my mind when I'm on camera. But mainly, I want to give a shout out to Nitro Freak, man. Good job. I like what you're doing. And that's me, man. Woogie Nitro. Y'all think I came out of one area of the hobby to support another? No, I'm making amends with people that were my enemies in this hobby, so we can all try and get along. If you think that I'm not going to be able to support my friend Nitro Freak because of that, you're 100% wrong. Nitro Freak, he knows me. He knows what I'm up to and what I'm doing. And that's my prerogative. And more people should try to get along with everybody and understand that. And if you don't understand that, that's your own problem, man. Sorry. But I can be friends with Muggy, John Bodegel, Nitro Freak, Eastside RC, Gary from Foundry RC. Shout out, Gary. I could be friends with all those people and coexist in this hobby. And if you don't like it, well, then you're the one with the problem, for sure, 100%. So, anyway, guys, let me get back to this, man. There were some other things I wanted to talk about, but I think it's probably already past my mind. So, just remember, guys, let me get this back up to 200 real quick. We're going to see what this Ilasi is all about here come Sunday. We're either going to run the Virtus or we're going to run this Ilasi. But I'm also excited to get the LRP 28, man. That is a hard-to-find nitro engine. I actually found a blue-headed Rex Legend 28.7, brand new in a box. I may be picking that up as well. Guys, we're almost there. Just remember, guys, man, we can all coexist in this hobby. The hating and the bashing and all that stuff, man, that's what I'm trying to get away from. I was never about all that in the beginning. Yes, I had issues with Muggy Maniac, man, but he's actually a pretty cool guy if you get to know him, man. And I know I'm gonna get jumped on for that here and there, but you know, I no way condone the way that he's treated and talked to people. Was totally wrong. But we're all guilty of that at some point, right? Absolutely. I see people that were guilty of it right here in this live feed tonight towards me. So get off your high horse. Try to make friends, mend fences. This man is doing a great job, man, and I will support him every day that his channel grows just like this. 100%, you better believe it. So, alright guys, I need to get back to this. We're almost down to nothing here. So remember, treat people the way you want to be treated. Shout out Family Affair, David RC, y'all my boys, and we'll see y'all in the next video, man. Fashion video. I'm out.